Okay, folks, so today we're going to be looking at the up and coming Noble Numbat, aka Ubuntu 24.04, the upcoming Future LTS edition. And yes, it is still what you would consider alpha. The beta edition is coming out in a couple of weeks, but we're pretty close to the different freezes at the moment on the timelines. So this is going to be not necessarily 100% of the final product, but pretty close to it. So let's take a look at it today. So of course this is the latest build, and we're gonna quickly first run through the install. So the new installer, so I'm gonna choose English. And here it gives you a new option about accessibility. So for example, do you need to change your screen to high contrast? Do you need to have visual alerts? Do you need sticky keys? Do you need mouse keys? Do you need to zoom? This type of information before you try to install, which is a really great addition. Okay, we can either install or try it. I'm gonna try installing this. English US. Use wired connection. I'm just going to do a default selection, and you can see, of course, the extended selection is additional office tools, utilities, web browser, and games. But let's just do default for now. We can install third-party software for graphics, download support for additional. I'm not going to select these right now, but of course, if using proprietary hardware, that would probably help. Erase the disk and install Ubuntu. I'm just gonna do that. My name, gosh, Ubuntu Alpha. I'm gonna choose a strong password. Next, time zone is fine. Next, it's gonna use ext automatically, and as you can see here, this new, way more polished installer. It's busy running and copying files. I am aware that Ubuntu has had a new installer since, I think 23, or at least 2310, one of them. But it's nice to see it now at the forefront here. So I'm going to let this finish doing what it does by installing, and then I'll come back once it's finished. Okay, that was the quickest Ubuntu installation I've ever experienced. That took about 5 minutes. Let's go restart now. Okay, so let's log in. Gosh. Ubuntu. Okay, so no, we don't want to send the info canonical. And let's okay, don't send. And let's click done here. And let's first look at the go to settings side here. So the one thing I want to do is if I check about, you'll see this is going to freeze. So let's force quit that. Let's go back to settings. Okay, let's go to displays and 920 1080. Let's apply that. Keep changes, and it's nice to see it now has fractional scaling enabled. I can't show you the system portion there because it tends to freeze. And here's the Ubuntu desktop settings, which of course is additional config and plugins they've got on the GNOME interface. So let's move that over here and let's take a look. So starting off, process usage at the moment, resource usage. That took a few moments. 1.5 gigs of memory, using some CPU usage. Not too sure what on earth it's doing, but it's doing something in the background. And of course, the file manager, or GNOME files, here. Still very similar option, of course, to open up a terminal. So let's do a neofetch. So let's install that. Okay, so you can see here it's using kernel 6.8.011, newer kernel, and we're of course using bash still, and you can see here it is still the development branch of Ubuntu being used. If I go to about files, you'll see they're using, by the looks of it, GNOME 46 beta, at least for files. And opening up here. So additional stuff, of course, additional drivers, software updates, software updater, and utilities. Pretty much the normal logs, disk usage. So from the outset, really doesn't look too different. Let's look at the new App Center, though. So here, of course, is the new updated App Center. I can go, of course, to Manage. And here, I can check for updates for the apps. I can sort the apps out alphabetically. I can show system apps as well. And, of course, remember this uses systemd. You'll see here, for example, something like Firefox. If I click open, it should open the app. Right, if I click here and show details, I can look at the channel. So I can either use stable or latest beta. And if I just click change switch channel, then it should automatically download the beta version or the new channel version of the app. Going to explore here as well. So here they've got featured snaps. So let's say, for example, I want to look at Hey Mail, whatever on earth this is. Ah, right. And I just click install. Let's do that. Yeah, it does seem to be a little bit faster than some previous versions of Ubuntu, although I see the installing image just did a first complete anyway, so okay, I guess that doesn't mean it's installed it. Okay, and about App Center 1.0. It's always interesting how Ubuntu every now and then goes and changes their app centers. Okay, that's still busy installing. So if I explore for apps, so let's say I want, let's say it's a not tech. Right, okay, it does give me the option. It doesn't tell me whether it's a Flatpak or if it is a normal Debian file, but I expect this will be just a, yeah, sorry, not a Flatpak, a snap. Yeah, I guess this is just going to be a snap package. It doesn't look like I have the option to download normal Debian packages anymore, which is a tad disappointing. Okay, Hey Mail's installed, so let's open up the menu, see if it's here. Okay, click on it. Okay, and so it does install applications at least. Okay, featured. So anything more to explore, discover more. Really limited list there. Featured snaps. Super productivity. All right. Okay, so you would just scroll down here for different apps I see. Featured. You can sort them by relevance, alphabetical. Productivity, development, games. Is something like VLC installed. Yes, so I'm interested if I open up a terminal and I was to go sudo apt install VLC. I take it it's actually downloading VLC and not a snap package. By the looks of it, yes. We'll see now. Let it just finish installing. There's VLC. Okay, so VLC is at least installed. And interestingly, if I go to App Center, manage. Okay, yeah, it's of course it won't even show here. And system snaps, of course, a whole bunch of snaps that are to the system. So it's really sad that it looks like this new software store is really only meant for snap packages. Like, I suppose I get that was coming anyway, and we know that Canonical's been headed that direction, but it would still be great to, heck, even the GNOME Software Manager gives you the option if you want either traditional Debian package or Snap package, or I guess Flatpak if you've installed that on your system. So a little disappointed, to be honest with you. And doing LSBRK, yeah, you can see Snap packages still have the various mount points. Of course, that's another way to see if your application that you installed was a Snap package. So, yeah. So, folks, yeah, it looks like a couple of interesting changes for upcoming Ubuntu, and definitely more Snap integration. Do you use it? Are you planning to use it? Are you planning to use one of the other distros based on it? Let me know in the comments. As always, thanks for watching, and bye for now.